If you're a native English speaker who's struggling to find some symbols on the German keyboard, this is the video for you. Today I will go over where to find the umlaut letters and the special letters from German, and also some characters from English that are hard to find on the German keyboard for someone who's not used to it. So stay tuned for that. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm Carlie Sitzman, and I'm a linguist who helps people communicate in the German language. So if you like receiving interesting and useful facts about German, grammar, culture, and language, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat. Earlier in the week, I talked about how to switch your keyboard on your computer from English to German. If you missed that, I will link the video up above so you can go back and switch your keyboard before you worry about where the letters are. If you've already done that, let's get started. Now, one of the first things people want to know is where are they going to find those umlaut letters? A umlaut, U umlaut, O umlaut. Before I go over that, I would like to mention that if you cannot type the umlaut for whatever reason, there's also a common convention in German writing where if you're typing, you can type out, say, AE to mean A umlaut, UE to mean U umlaut, or OE to mean O umlaut. So when you're in a tight spot, you can use that as well. For our discussion of the keyboard, I am going to paste the English keyboard up behind me and show you where to find certain German things on the English keyboard. So bear with me. The first thing you may notice is that the X and Y are switched around on the German keyboard. So on the English keyboard, you have the Y kind of in the middle on the top, and you have the Z all the way over there. In German, it's the opposite. So here in the middle, on the top, you're going to have the Z, and over there, you're going to have the Y. So that's our first difference. And then we want to know where are the umlaut letters. The umlaut letters are going to be on your right-hand side. So that's actually over here. So let's start with the A umlaut. The A umlaut is located on the key of the English keyboard that usually houses the quotation marks. So if you switch to the German keyboard on your computer and you click on that quotation mark button, you are going to get an A umlaut. The O umlaut is right next to the A on the left-hand side. So that is on this button that gives us the colon and the semicolon. If you click on that or type that, you will get an O umlaut. Above those in the middle, on the English keyboard, you see the left bracket. But if you press that button on the German keyboard, that will give you the U umlaut. Above the U umlaut, kind of to the left, you have these dashes on the English keyboard. On the German keyboard, that is the scharfes S, this funny B-looking letter. So if you click that on the German keyboard, you will get the scharfes S. Okay, a lot of people also wonder, how do I type the @ sign? It's missing. The @ sign is under the Q. So you're going to want to go to the Q button, and you're going to have to do a combination of keys to get that @ sign. So you're going to press Control, Alt, Q. That will give you the @. Something else that might be helpful is the euro sign. The dollar sign, fortunately, is in the same spot on both the English and German keyboards, so you don't have to worry about that. But the euro sign is under the E key. So you press Control Alt E to get the euro sign. Now, if you want those double quotation marks like you get in English, you're going to have to go somewhere else, right? Because the A umlaut has taken up that button. So on the German keyboard, you will find it under the 2. And you can press Shift 2 to get the double quotation marks. Those aren't used as much in German. They tend to use those kind of triangular brackets. But it's still found on these double quotation marks are still found on the keyboard. If you want the special and sign, that has moved. So on the German keyboard, you press Shift 6 and that will give you the and. If you want to do a slash, that has moved as well. So you do Shift 7, that will give you a slash. The parentheses are also in a different place. They're pretty close to their original spot compared to the English keyboard, but just shifted over 1. So if you do Shift 8, that will give you the left side, and Shift 9 gives you the right side of the parentheses. Now if you just want that dash that you tend to use, if you just want a dash, you can go Control Shift and press the question / key on the keyboard. That will give you a dash if the German keyboard is activated. And last of all, the colon and semicolon have moved on the German keyboard. So if you press Shift comma, that will give you the semicolon. If you press Shift period, that will give you the colon. And luckily, the comma and the period are in the same place on the German and the English keyboard, so you can just press those normally when you're typing along. Those are the main differences between the English keyboard and the German keyboard. I hope I've answered all of your questions, but if there's something else you're having trouble finding on the German keyboard, let me know in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer your question. Otherwise, happy learning and I'll see you next time. Tschüss!